Well, hey there, you're on the internet, I still have too much free time, and welcome to the Triple N Network, where all you newbie nib nerds can find all the news you'll need. Let's look at an ink now, shall we? Today's ink, by Diamine, here in the plastic 30 milliliter bottle. Sargasso Sea. Well, I have a complicated opinion of this ink. I love it and I hate it. It's a beautiful, deep, rich blue with some fantastic qualities and some other really not fantastic qualities. All the tests were done in this Faber-Castell Loom with a medium nib. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as you might be able to see from this chromatography test, there's just blue, blue, and more blue. So it's a wonderful, deep, rich blue. And while this may look like there's some water resistance, that's not the whole truth, as you'll see. And as you also might be able to see up at the top, there's sheen in this chromatography, which is something that this ink has in spades, the ability to sheen, for better or worse. So, starting from the top down in density, Clairefontaine 90 grams per square meter. As you can see, it's a deep, rich blue, and definitely some potential for shading, as you can see, like at the top of the letters in quick, and just in that B in brown. Epic dry times, 30 plus seconds. But, let's see if I can get this on camera. Look at that little scribble. I don't know if it'll come through quite clearly, but it's got this red glittery sheen, and it's everywhere. I mean, it's on almost all of these letters. I mean, let's see if I can catch it in the light, because it's just, I mean, it's all over the page. Pretty much anywhere where it's dark, there's that red sheen. I mean, look at that. It's everywhere. I mean, it's not there because it's just too thin, but even there's hints of it. You can see it almost looks purple because there's such a red sheen in all of that writing. But as you can see, extremely messy water test. I mean, look how dark it dyed the page. It's a nasty little bugger that way. But it's still somewhat readable. I mean, where the writing actually is. I don't know how readable it would be if you managed to wash all of this away. But yeah, it's still kind of there. So it's a fantastic rich color. It's got sheen. It does all this great stuff, but it takes forever to dry, and when you get it wet, it makes a mess. Which is still true for Rhodia, 80 grams per square meter. And as you can see, there's still sheen everywhere. I mean, just look at it. Anywhere the light touches, it turns this glittery red. Here it took exactly 30 seconds to dry. And bear in mind, this is a medium nib. This isn't some super double broad wet noodle. This is just a Faber-Castell Loom in medium. And so it's great that it sheens and that it's so rich and it has this shading, and that's fun, but you gotta have patience. You gotta have patience for it, because it took 30 seconds to dry on Rhodia. And it's pretty messy. It's a messy ink. So, water test was okay. That's fairly readable. It wasn't terribly feathering or explosive. It dyed the page quite badly. And the water test leaked through to the other side, which, how often do we even see that on Rhodia? I mean, almost never. And it's a very dark ink, so there might be some issues with show through if you're particularly sensitive. But next is Tomoe River, where this is, I mean, it's almost just pure sheen. I mean, it touches pretty much every single letter. It's beautiful that way, but again, epic dry times. And after 30 seconds, I pretty much have stopped counting. But yeah, so the color is still rich. It's still amazing. There's still shading, and the water test was okay. It's still fairly messy, but the writing is fairly clear. So there's that. Show through is a bit of an issue because it is such a dark ink, but no bleed through. Next is 20-pound copier paper, which is where there's some wow factor because 19 seconds to dry. But look at that. You still have sheen. You still have shading. I mean, look, there's still lots of sheen on this paper. That's impressive. So if you're patient, this is an amazing ink because, I mean, look at that blue. It's it really pops. It's a bright, impressive blue. The water test is messy, but it's fairly dark, so it's pretty readable. But it'll dye the page. But yeah, no bleed, feather, or spread. And the water test just barely started to come through to the other side. But since this paper's a bit thicker, the show-through isn't quite as bad. Next is Mead Notebook Paper, where, yeah, I was not pleased. There's bleed, there's feather, there's spread. All the sheen is gone. I feel like the color was slightly flattened a bit. I said the dry time was faster though, but comparatively 6 seconds on this paper is epic. But yeah, water test was disastrous. Just disastrous. I mean, look at that. The words are almost overlapping in their feathers. It's really bad. Do not recommend it for this paper at all. It's just, yeah, no, not at all. I mean, look at that. Ugh. It's pretty nasty. So here's Moleskine notebook paper where there's sheen in spots. I mean, it's as subtle as this ink gets pretty much. It's just in touches in a few places, but it's there. And yeah, bleed, feather, and spread. There's still some shading, as you might be able to see, but the feathering really ruins it. I mean, look at how bad that feathering is. That's really bad. I mean, that's super messy. Look at the A in Sargasso. That's pretty bad. And 10 seconds to dry. On this paper, that's pretty bad. But yeah, water test, we've seen worse, but we've also seen a lot better. It didn't dye the paper quite as much in the other tests, but compared to other inks, that's pretty noticeable. And bleed through was bad. And this is just a medium nib, remember. I mean, this isn't some really gushy nib. It's just a pretty standard medium, and that's pretty bad. So there you have it. There's Diamine Sargasso Sea. It's a beautiful blue ink. It has incredible sheen, but you need to be patient. If you're an impatient person, this ink will drive you crazy. So it takes a while to dry, and it actually behaves well on copier paper, but you get much cheaper than that, and then it starts to go downhill. But it looks fantastic on the nicer papers, but then you need at least half a minute of time to let it dry before you can turn the page over. So for your consideration, I hope this was useful, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you here again soon. And so long from the Triple N Network. Bye.